Hello everyone, and welcome to my Vanderpump Bombshell channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Vanderpump Rules fans have just gotten a little look at the Valley Side Project series, yet Kristen Doute and Luke Broderick are now giving a rectification. During the Saturday, January 20 episode of their Sex, Love, and What Else Matters webcast, Kristen, 40, and Luke, 32, read the bio that Bravo delivered close by the limited time cut for their impending series The Valley. After her last separation, Kristen arrived at the place of understanding that she was prepared to have a child and as life would have it. That is the point at which she met Luke at a wedding in Colorado, the depiction from the organization expressed. An outdoorsman who appreciates fishing and hunting in the rough mountains, Luke loves the hurrying around of Hollywood, yet has decided to dwell in the valley to accompany Kristen. This pair has a great deal to shuffle, including beginning a family, really focusing on 3 canines, maintaining numerous organizations, and also sorting out which state they need to call home. Kristen conceded she wasn't excited around one explicit part of the public statement. Whoop to Bravo and NBC, you are awesome and all that great stuff. However, I was prepared to have a child, and as life could have it, I met Luke. All things considered, say thanks to God he strolled into my life similarly as I was prepared to have a child. She kidded on Saturday. It isn't precisely the way that it went. In the wake of seeing the bio, Kristen wanted to make sense of that she was keen on parenthood before she met Luke. I like this bio generally. There is making sense of on the show. In that part, I realized I made sense of it, she noted. My new ex, Alex Minach, before I met Luke, and, surprisingly, my ex before that, Brian Carter, I needed a child. I generally needed to be a mother. Simply something is in my blood, and I generally realized it was something I would be great at. Kristen reviewed continuously having plans to begin a family, adding, Luke really carried me to the acknowledgement that I was changing myself with my exes to get that objective. It has been realized that I need kids. In the interim, Luke was likewise not excited about the portrayal of their relationship, adding, we will stand by. The opportunity will come to make sense of more pretty much all of that. The main part that I am not in adoration with is the story that you just picked me to place a child in you when I didn't have any acquaintance with you yet. Kristen and Luke met in June 2022, soon after her split from Alex. They connected in the wake of running into each other at a common companion's wedding and stayed in contact prior to taking the relationship to a higher level. The couple initially opened up to the world about their sentiment in December 2022, 2 years after Kristen was terminated from Vanderpump Rules. Kristen and Luke have since done something enjoyable as well as profitable by teaming up on their digital recording, where they examine different themes including their arrangements to have children. In October 2023, Kristen and Luke said they have had progressing conversations about getting ready for marriage and beginning a family sooner rather than later. 2 or 3 months prior, Luke and I discussed the way that we are in an extremely serious relationship. I went to my OBGYN and we got all uplifting news on that front, the Truth Star said at that point. So at whatever point we are prepared to begin attempting, that far looks great. After 1 month, Kristen uncovered she had a non-viable pregnancy that constrained her to lose. I just feel open to discussing this since I know such countless companions of mine have gone through this, she shared on the November 2023 episode. Such countless ladies have had to deal with this, and it's truly Lord startling. Kristen and Luke stay focused on beginning a family together. They are additionally centered around advancing their forthcoming reality series following quite a while of staying quiet about the venture. Notwithstanding Kristen, the Valley watchers will likewise perceive Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright from their experience on Vanderpump Rules. We have another show emerging. It has been alluded to as a side project of Vanderpump Rules. I might want to consider it its own unique show with 3 individuals from a past cast, Kristen said on Saturday. It is a lot of another show. There's no need to focus on Vanderpump Rules, and it's really not necessary to focus on working at a cafe. The Vanderpump Rules cast has encountered an enormous measure of show inside the last 18 months. James Kennedy is a fan most loved star who has battled with temperance since being on the show. His better half partner Luber lets fans in on his moderation process and affirms in the event that he is as yet clear-headed or not. James Kennedy has had high points and low points in affection life. Kennedy joined the show when he was dating Kristen Doute. The relationship was harmful and involved a great deal of battles and blow-ups. They separated in season 4, where James after began dating Rachel Leviss. The two were together for an extensive stretch prior to finishing their commitment to Prepare 9. Rachel is a notable name truly television since her relationship with Tom Sandoval. The relationship separated Tom Sandoval and Ariana Madix, who had been together almost a decade. Be that as it may, James is by all accounts in a decent connection with partner Luber. She has appeared to be the quieting thing James required. Perhaps partner is the one for James after his bombed connections as a whole. James Kennedy has battled with restraint for quite a while. Fans were worried that all the show that has occurred, James would fall once more into his old drinking propensities. The topic of in the event that James was as yet sober has at last been replied. The C for the new season was delivered on Instagram, and it will be crazy. As indicated by Dexerto, the inquiry, who changed the most this season, was asked and partner rushed to answer. This satisfied watchers since all they need for James is beneficial things. Nonetheless, Tom Sandoval and Ariana Madix rushed to say themselves. Perhaps all have improved despite the fact that watchers are uncertain of how Sandoval might have changed. The review lets fans in on all the show that will occur in the new season, and there is a great deal of it. Fans are glad that James has had the option to remain sober through all the show that has occurred. They are even amazed he has been getting help. It appears like partner could be truly really great for James, and perhaps she is the one. What are your perspectives on James' balance? Do you suppose partner is the most ideal one for him? Sound off in the remarks underneath. James Kennedy has had high points and low points in affection life. Kennedy joined the show when he was dating Kristen Doute. The relationship was harmful and involved a great deal of battles and blow-ups. They separated in season 4, where James after began dating Rachel Leviss. The two were together for an extensive stretch prior to finishing their commitment to Prepare 9. Rachel is a notable name truly television since her relationship with Tom Sandoval. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.